Hey folks, Sean Weeda here with Weeda's Marine, and today we're bringing you our first Caymas CX20. Now we debuted the CX21, the 21-footer, and if you've not watched a video about Caymas or you've never heard of Caymas before, Caymas is the new boat company from the legendary boat builder Earl Bentz. Earl Bentz is best known for Hydrosport, Stratus, and most lately Triton, okay? So he wanted a little, you know, we obviously have a 21-foot boat, you gotta have a 20, and the 20 is, from what we've seen so far, is gonna run, but I wanna give you a little bit of a tour. So let's check out the Caymas and look at the great colors on this boat to begin with, okay? We've got two different types of black on here, a Thunder Cloud. It's a really good looking boat. Dark boats, you know, are really in. But I really want to look at kind of some of the engineering in the boat. And the first thing that you'll see that's kind of unique for one of Earl's boats is we have sponsons on the back, okay? Everyone nowadays is running heavy batteries. We run AGMs. We have these big 4-stroke motors. We've got power poles, talons, all these things that add weight to the back of the boat. And the sponsons are going to add buoyancy to the back. They're going to add stability side to side. When you got old, you know, Cleats in your back of your boat romping around, flipping his jig, and he's, you know, moving around, that's going to add stability, okay? Stainless steel hardware on the Caymas. We've got a nice ladder here as we get in and out, okay? The battery compartment, if you look here in the battery compartment, it's very open. All right, we have tons of room in here to rig, tons of room to add batteries, and this is kind of a nice feature that Caymas adds, is we've got this little compartment that gives us access to our bilges, that keeps things looking very clean, okay? Battery switch, it's very clean back here the way this thing is rigged out. Remote drain plug so that we don't have to get down there, crawl underneath the pad of that boat. And we've got a rescue ladder that pulls out with these little fins on it, okay? This looks probably familiar to you. Again, this is an Earl Bentz boat. So looking at the overall lines of the Caymas, we have a real flat gunnel up here on top. We've got a lot of curvature coming down. You know, the Caymas is a pad-style boat. It is easy to drive, but it is quick. On the front deck, we've got a kind of a hybrid gunnel, so we've got a little bit of height here. In case we fling a fish in on board, and then we've got the low gunnels in the bow for flipping, pitching, and being yourself an aggressive stance. Again, this is a boat company by fishermen, so you'll see some details. One thing, if we look over here at the trolling motor, you'll actually see this little fiberglass rise right here. So one problem with a lot of bass boats is the trolling motors are not level when the boat's in the water. All the advent of these modern electronics, a lot of guys fishing vertical, drop shotting. If your trolling motor is at an angle that it's back underneath the boat, when you're drop shotting, you're not looking under the boat, you're looking back. You take that cone angle and magnify that, you're not really seeing your drop shots. So little features like that are incorporated into a boat that is owned by fishermen that understand what you're doing with it. We did outfit this with an Ultra-X, and we did outfit this with Humminbird helixes. All right. On the trailer, we have an extra large bow step. This is easy to get up and in and out of the boat. We've got rhino liner, and we've got a well-lit Caymas trailer. We also have built-in navigation lights, pop-up cleats. All right, folks, once we're on board the CX20, we have a nice big deck, which is what we've grown to expect out of a modern bass boat, and this is no exception, okay? Couple things, if you'll take your attention to the bow, the Caymas does nice. They do have a very clean and very solid flush mount area here. This Helix 12 fits easily in, and we have a nice stainless steel bridge here. I like to touch how they put the Minn Kota Ultra-X antenna in this metal opposed to being on the bow. We've also got a factory stop for the Minn Kota Ultra-X so you don't get a mark on your carpet. 2 positions for the butt seat, okay? Short legs, long legs. Taking our attention to the cockpit here, we've got very comfortable seats. These seats are on a slider, they adjust. And from what I've seen, they're very comfortable. They put you in the right position with your with alignment in the back as far as your knees. It's about the same height as your hips. That's important. If If you have your legs up here like this in a boat, it puts all your pressure on your lumbar spine. Very comfortable. I like how they've got this trimmed out, this Caymas logo on here. We've even got a little glove box over here that opens up with a USB in here. This is a great place to slide your phone. We've got a little area here, fiberglass. This is a fiberglass lid. It's got a nice big gasket, good place. Put your sunglasses, your maps, or whatever. You'll also see that there's another pull-out compartment right here. Good place, I see, putting your line spools. Really like how the Caymas is trimmed out. That's a cool little foot stop there. We've got another cooler right here. Insulated cooler, fiberglass lid, built-in fish measuring board. We open up this big tackle compartment here, and we've got a respectable tackle compartment. I like how they've painted the aluminum lids under here gray, which is kind of a nice touch. Most of them are black, just different look. We've got dividers here. You can put rods in the middle. I would never do that personally. I know everyone's different. You know, me, myself, I would take these rod racks out and I would use this, you know, exclusively for tackle. I like how they've got a metal strike plate here. So they've got a metal strike plate on the fiberglass so this doesn't tear up your glass. And they've got a couple holders, stainless steel cup holders in there that you can use to put different dyes and scents and things like that in. And we've got a rod locker with no carpet. One of the first things I noticed is this lid opens almost vertical. So a lot of the rod lockers, this lid kind of opens like this. Opens nice and vertical. I know it's not going to fall down and break one of my rods. We've got tubes, and we've got a nice little non-skid pad and a nice rack here. We can put a rod of rods in. And again, my first impression with this rod locker, it's very open. I like how that lid opens vertically. And we've got nice stainless steel compressing latches on here. This side, we open it up. We're going to have the mirror image, but without the rod tubes. Good flat place. I could stack Plano boxes in here. Should work out really good for tackle storage. Folks, this is definitely the newest kid in town, Caymas boats. And if you're interested in how you get hold of one of these, you know, Weedas Marine, we have one of the largest selections of bass boats in the United States. Love to take trades, and you know, we'd love to talk to you here about these Caymas boats. We'll have more of them in stock. You can custom order Caymas. You can get them in any color combination that you want, and we can get these boats with Mercury or Yamaha outboards. So thanks for watching, and give us a shout at Weedas Marine. Check us out at weedasmarine.com or give us a call at 859-647-BOAT.